What sets KC Roofing apart from other contractors, or roof contractors in particular, I think was their attention to detail and just completing of all their tasks. Nothing was left half done, and if it was something was left to do, they'd always be back the following day and wrap it up. So you don't find too many roof plumbers that go through and critique their own work to that extent. And that's good. It just means that they stand for something and they're proud of what they produce.
When I think about this collaboration, I'm most proud that they gave us a chance on a project like this for their first project. And since this project, we are still with them and we're now doing 80% of their custom work, which means we're doing something right. So that's what I'm pretty proud of. The fact that yes, we've done this and we're doing many others. So it's pretty exciting.
When they first started, I wasn't sure if it was, oh, it's their first job, we're trying to impress and work hard, but it hasn't been that way. Like, they do a majority of our roofing now since this job. So I think the impression that they left on this job has lasted, and it's put them in good stead to carry on to new jobs.
Yeah, we're continuing on our relationship, and like I was saying before, it's, our systems and processes between each other are becoming more refined, so every project's becoming more enjoyable as well. Not to say it wasn't enjoyable, it's just becoming easier for everybody, and they're leaning on us, we're leaning on them. So we ask them questions, they ask us questions, and we're treating it as if we're their roofing consultants. So we're there every step, whether it's infancy stages when they're designing something and we're not really needed, but we'd still be there, not charging them, giving them consultancy type feedback. Because at the end of the day, it sets up our job when it comes to site for success. And I think that's the important thing. And they can see value in that, and we can see value in that.
Communication is always the key between builders and trades. I think the best relationship and communication we had was with Reed, who does all their measures and coordinates the guys. I know Aaron's in the background programming all the works and everything, but Reed was the go-to man here. And yeah, he was always on the phone. When you needed him, he'd always answer. If you didn't answer, he'd return your call. So that's all you can ask. You can't build a house like this without a strong trade base. If you can't rely on the trades, how can you forecast, program ahead for the following on trades? Like, it's a snowball effect in building. If you miss one stage, everything pushes out, and that includes the deadline of the build. So I'm speaking to Casey from day one. He pointed out what he was going to do, kept his word. As I say, reliable, which I think they're trustworthy. If I ring them, I know I've got a problem, they'll be out there to sort it, whether it's Reed, Aaron, Casey himself, or any of the team. They're attentive to detail, and yeah, I think they're great to work with.